Welcome back to Yoga Express, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program, and I have with us our two wonderful participants who have been with us in several episodes before, and I'm delighted to say they're back here to help me persuade you to stretch with us. So I think you'd feel very inspired just watching Talisa Michela and Josiane get so deep into these stretches that it's wonderful just watching the passion with which they stretch their bodies. And it's about moving. This episode itself is about moving the body to still the mind. So when you learn to stretch your body safely, you learn to still your mind, because when your body is fully exercised, you have satisfied your bodily needs as far as stretching goes, as far as endorphin rushes are concerned, and your mind is ready to work more actively for you and in a very positive way. Talisa, I am so glad you came back, and I think it's ideal that you're here with us today because I know you do a lot of gym workout. Am I correct?
That is very true.
So if I make a mistake in identifying the stretches part, I think I should be okay, but just correct me if I make a mistake as far as the gym names and the moves at the gym are concerned, in case we make a mistake. But the idea is to just help our viewers understand that for every muscle strengthener, there is a stretch posture. There is a posture that will help you stretch the same muscle. So when you go to the gym, do you stretch anyway when you finish strengthening a particular muscle group?
Usually get on it's a roller, like a boulder that you roll on, and I roll on that, and
This is not the fit ball, is it?
It's not a fit ball, it's like a long cylinder.
Oh yeah.
And I place myself on it, but you still have to engage your lower abdomen and your legs to make sure your feet are flexed, and I always raise on it, and I go back and forth with it constantly, and it massages the lower part. It like squeezes
the back of
my legs for me. And then I do another pose where I'm on my side and I'm rolling on the boulder so it can massage the side of my legs. So it's like massaging the muscle tension, the toxin or
This is after you're strengthening?
This is after strengthening the muscles, because so I take a bicycle class, a cycling class, and then I do yoga afterwards. So I take yoga and cycling. And so after all that, the yoga, I go still and I go stretch some more, because some parts of my body are just tensed up, especially my leg area. It's so tensed up that it's hard sometimes to even sit on the floor to do some workouts.
You want to release some of that tension.
You want to release some of that tension.
Wow, you really are not just a yoga addict, you're an exercise addict, right?
I just feel like the body should be much more worked out in so many different ways, and it needs a challenge, but you always need yoga to bring that balance to you, that stretch, the stillness, the working of the mind and the body together, how to calm yourself down after all those hyper things. So it's very balanced, and I'm glad to be here again.
I'm glad you're here, Talisa. Welcome back. You put it very nicely. I think the body does need not just strengthening of the muscles, you definitely need the stretching, because that is what really that helps us feel empowered. It helps calm the mind. Josiane, I'm not sure, I know you do a lot of crazy things, but do you also work out at the gym?
Not at the moment, no.
But you used to do dancing, and you did a lot of
I did a lot of intensive exercise and everything years ago. Right now, I'm just stick to the yoga.
What about the energy exercises that you do? Taekwondo and Aikido, do they involve strengthening of your muscles?
Yes,
you do.
A lot.
And
you do a lot of warm-up before you
warm
start.
Up. And also you do a lot of
yourself.
breathing, right?
Yes, you hurt yourself otherwise.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The best cardiovascular, in my opinion, if you really want to work very hard, is for boxing. Is the best.
Oh wow! I'd like to practice on someone.
Yeah, it's the best. It's very intensive. I like to go back to it when I get more time.
It helps get your aggression out as long as you just punch it.
It relieves everything. It's wonderful, and it keeps you in very good shape.
How long did you practice boxing for?
2 years.
Who did you practice it on?
With men.
Oh, wow.
And I was in very good shape then.
Yeah. No, I think as we grow older too, yoga is probably a very good way to stay in touch with our body. Yes, if you think your body can take it, you can continue to box, but at the same time, I think yoga is something you can keep with you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
So I'm so glad you're back too. Thank you, Josie, and thanks for keeping me company. Viewers at home, Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35. We are here to help you stretch with us, and today we are going to take you through some stretches that'll help you give a name to the stretches you probably already do after your gym workout. So ask Talisa, and Talisa is going to guide us through this. In case we make a mistake, just feel free to prompt me. If I make a mistake or I'm not identifying the right muscle groups in certain gym moves, feel free, because I'm not a gym person. I'm a yoga person. I did go to the gym for a while, for about 6 months, and I started getting buffed in all the wrong places. This is not for me. But you know what? There are lots of people out there who enjoy gym and they enjoy yoga, like yourself, which is a great balance. So I think that's important. As I grow older, I'm happy. I'll stay with yoga. Besides this program, you have a website, yogaxpress.com, YOGAXPRESS, and a blog, yogaxpress.blogspot.com. You have a book with 10 ailment-specific cards, Yoga Secrets. You have a postcard with 48 low-impact stretches, and you have a fridge magnet. So you have a lot of help for you. So feel free, come stretch with us. And if you want to stretch with us, you know where to reach us, banu.suresh@gmail.com. Okay, we're going to go through some basic gym moves, and I just identified a few, Talisa. The ab crunch, when you sit on the fit ball, or you could do it from the floor too, and you come up with your legs, just like we do in the Navasana, the boat posture. At the gym, you may sit down, do your ab crunch, so you're tightening the front of your body, so you want to open up. So I'm just going to call out the gym moves. I'm not going to describe them, but if you feel you need to add a description, feel free, tell us what's happening. In fact, I might ask you, and I'll describe the yoga postures that would help counter those gym moves. So talking about ab crunch, we have Hasta Uttana. So in ab crunch, you're crunching up the front of your body. Let's stand up. Hi, Deshan.
Hi, Banu.
We have a mat for you.
How are you?
Well, thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day, ladies.
Thank you, Deshan. In the ab crunch, when we sit on a fit ball, we're crunching up the front of our body. So you're collapsing the front of the body to strengthen the core muscles in the front, so the upper abs, lower abs. In yoga, once you start crunching up the front, you want to also stretch it out. You don't just want to keep strengthening the front. You need to feel that stretch, so you feel the elasticity in the front of your body as well. So we're going to go into a posture called Hasta Uttana. Heels are together, toes slightly apart. Place your palms in front of your chest. We may not be able to complete all 12 gym moves we've identified. We'll take you through as many as we can. Inhale the arms. So just assume you've already worked out at the gym. The front of your body is nice and tight. Inhale the arms up. And open up your diaphragm. Open up your pectorals. Stretch your intercostals. Take your arms, your biceps behind your ears, and tilt your pelvis forward and hold. Stretch the whole front of the body. The whole spinal flexors, the front of the body needs a wonderful, wonderful stretch. Inhale and exhale. Let's come back up. Release the arms by your side. I'm going to try my best to take you from standing to seated and prone and supine. So let's try Trikonasana. There is a posture, there is a move at the gym which is called the dumbbell side lift. We're looking at this picture right here. Our website is being revamped, so in another couple of weeks, if you go to the website, you will have all these postures, the gym moves identified, where you have the dumbbells and you just keep your feet are apart, toes are in, you take weights in your hand and you stretch either side of the body. So what we're going to do is take our viewers through a posture called Trikonasana in yoga, where you have your legs out. So if you're compacting the right side, in this one, we're going to stretch the right side. So we're just doing something very similar, but here the whole body moves. It's not just the sides of the body. So we have a posture, we have a move at the gym called the dumbbell side lift, where you take the weights in your hand and you crunch either side of the body. So we're going to go into a posture called Trikonasana. Let's turn to the left. Let our viewers watch us in profile. I have no idea how my mat moved all that far way back. Bring your legs out about 3 to 3.5 feet apart. Put your brakes on first. Keep your feet nice and secure on the mat. Bring your right foot out so that the heel of your right foot is at a T with the sole of your left foot. Make sure your upper body faces the front of your whole body. So you want to face the front. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Lean to the right just a little bit. Exhale, dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. When you do the dumbbell side lift, you're not getting the stretch for your legs as much. You mostly get a stretch for your obliques and the strengthening of the obliques on one side and then the other. This time you're stretching the whole body. You don't just want to strengthen, and you don't want to restrict your strengthening to one part of the body. You want to make sure the whole body gets both strengthening and stretching. Inhale, let's come up. Turn your right foot in and then turn your left foot out. Lean a little bit to your left. Lean your torso to the left. Exhale, dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up and keep both the palms facing forward. Feel that beautiful stretch in your adductor muscles, the back and the insides of your upper left thigh. It's actually more your sciatic and your adductors on the inside. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Bring your feet in, wiggle your toes together. Let's see if we can pick up a few more standing postures before we go into seated. We have Uttita Pada, leg curl. Do you recognize this one? Leg curl, single leg curl?
I don't even do them.
Okay, good.
Like half the stuff there, I don't even do them. I just go to the class and go to yoga.
Okay, no, that's fine. There's a machine. There's a machine that helps you strengthen the calf muscles.
Yes.
It's called the leg curl, and you would move weights with your, the weights are practically at just below your ankles, and you lift the weight off with one leg at a time. You lift one leg up, so you bend one leg up, pushing the weights back, so your calf muscles strengthen. Now we're going to learn to stretch the calf muscle. And for that, we go into a posture called Uttita Pada, raised leg. Do you recognize that, where we bring our leg out? It's a balanced posture, but it stretches the back of the leg. So we're going to try that. So let's keep our heels together, toes slightly apart. Place your left hand on your left hip. We're going to learn, or we're going to share with you a little trick about how to stretch the back of your legs, one leg at a time. So we are assuming that when you do a leg curl in one leg, you will also balance it by strengthening the other leg, the calf on the other leg. Hold on to your right big toe with your right hand from the front. Inhale, extend your right leg out in front of you. Now, if you feel ready, you can feel free to go out to the right side, but here I'm going to stay right here. Talisa's going to try and go to the right. Now, if you can, that's great. You're getting an extra stretch, a pelvic stretch on the inside of your upper right thigh. Inhale, very gently. Let's release the right leg, and let's switch to the other leg. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Notice Josiane has socks. Maybe that makes it a little harder to hold on to her left big toe, but remember, Josiane has got rubber dots under her socks. So don't feel that just because she's got socks on, you can stretch at home with your socks on. You might hurt yourself. Make sure that you do at least what she's doing. She's got enough traction under her socks to hold her nice and firm to the floor. Unfortunately, I think you're going to have to get toe socks to hold on to your big toe.
Yes, I need suction cups.
That's right, like Spider-Man.
No problem with my sneakers.
Transfer your weight to your right leg. I have no idea how this moved, but anyway, needs to be corrected. Transfer your weight to your right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip. And if you've got your socks on, do what Josiane's doing. Hold the whole foot together. Now I'm going to try, Talisa and I are going to hold on to the left big toe with the left hand. Inhale, extend your left leg out in front of you. Now if you're very secure, very confident of yourself, you can try moving your left leg out to the side. I'm not quite sure I can get all the way out to the side, but Talisa can, and thank you for Talisa for not knocking me over. Inhale, bring your leg out, exhale, and release. Now if you cannot bring your leg out to the side, that's okay for today. For the purposes of today's exercise, the idea is to feel the stretch in the back of your legs, because at the gym, in the leg curls, you would be strengthening the back of the legs. But if you're able to get your leg out to the side the way Talisa has, there's an added bonus. You get a beautiful stretch in your adductor muscles on the inside of your upper thighs. Oh, that's two. Let's take them through. We've taken them through 3 postures. Okay, we have Padahasta. Oh, this would be wonderful. This is a straight stretch. When you have the double leg curl, when both your legs go up instead of just one leg, that's when we do the single leg extension in front of us. You have both legs going up at the gym. You're trying to strengthen both the calves at the same time. It's called a double leg curl. You want to also stretch both the legs at the same time. So we're going to do a full forward fold, Padahasta, hands to feet. Heels are together, toes slightly apart, palms are together. Inhale, take your arms all the way up into Hasta Uttana, and then exhale, fold from the hip. You should feel a wonderful, wonderful forward fold of the whole back of the legs. The whole spinal extensors in the back of your body gets a beautiful release. If you're able to place your palms down all the way Talisa and Josiane have it, that's great. If you cannot, do not get discouraged, because I know I don't. I'm happy if my fingers make the connection. My hands are on my feet. I still feel a beautiful stretch in the back of my legs. So if I'm strengthening my calves at the gym, I want to make sure that I also give the same calves a chance to stretch. Hold. Palms together. Inhale. Let's come up. Exhale and release. That's Padahasta. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 standing. There are other postures where you would stretch the back of your legs as well, and that is Paschimottanasana. But we're just going to give you one posture per gym stretch so that we can stay within the parameters of our program today. We have a leg, okay, before we go into seated, oh, we have this one. All right, we have a move at the gym called the low back extension, where you would stand with some weights, where you would sit with some weights on your calves. You would cross your arms over and you have some pressure on the back of your body. If you're a gym person, you'll probably understand. I'm not a gym person. I worked out at the gym for a while just to be able to identify the stretches that go with these strengtheners. So basically what it does is it strengthens, this particular move at the gym strengthens your back. So what we are going to do now is to help you release any tension in the back. So if you've engaged yourself in a posture, in a move at the gym that helps you tighten your back muscles, strengthen your back muscles, you want another posture now that will help you release that tension. We're going to go into Kati Chakra, spinning wheel. We're going to stagger, I'm going to stagger myself, heels together. Actually this time no, we'll keep our feet out. The insides of our feet are parallel to each other, and our feet are out about 6 to 8 inches apart. Palms in front of your chest, palms facing down, hands in front. You want to keep your elbows up. So you want to, palms are facing down. What we're going to do is we're going to exhale to the right and then to the left. So exhale out to the right, inhale, come back, out to the left, inhale, come back. That'll help. You know, the body gets a bit of a twist, and it helps, and it's a very gentle twist, and it's a motion posture, so it helps release any tension in your back. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the front. Let's try a little experiment. This time, let's take our hips with us. We get so carried away in our posture, sometimes we want to feel the full extent of that high. So let's exhale and take our hips with us. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale and release. If we're done with all our standing, Okay, good. Now we have, I'm sure this is a posture, this is a gym move. This is a move at the gym that many of you would have tried to experience. It's called the lat pull. It helps strengthen your triceps. So you have a lot of weights on one end, you're holding onto the handles of the machine, and you use your biceps to pull that down, but at the same time your triceps are strengthening as well. But at the same time, where am I going? Yes. But at the same time, you also want to feel a stretch of your triceps, not just a strengthening. So we're going to take you through a simple twist that'll help you. In the Surya Namaskara, the sun salutation, we did the twist, Parsvakona Namaskara. We're going to talk our viewers through that again. Bring the right foot forward, left foot is back. Between the feet, you've got about 12 to 18 inches space. Keep both your feet facing forward. I think I may need to wiggle my right foot forward just a little bit. Viewers at home, if you need to do that, feel free. We're going to bend both our knees, place the left knee on the floor. That's actually taught me a nice lesson right there. I think I need to bring either my left knee back or my right foot forward. Since we don't have much space over here, I'm going to bring my left knee, take my left knee all the way back. Now, when you bring the lat pull machine, when the handles come down, you are strengthening your triceps and your biceps. Your triceps get nice and firm. It's intended to firm your triceps. This time we're going to help you stretch the same triceps. Right knee is up. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over your right knee. Place your right palm on top of your left palm, so you should feel a beautiful stretching of your triceps on your below your upper left arm. Inhale, let's come out of that. And gracefully, let's switch legs. And let's make sure we give the other side of our body a bit of a stretch. This also is a beautiful twist in itself. I'm going to keep my feet uncurled, so my feet are flat. Left knee is up, right arm goes up. Inhale. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left. So I should feel that stretch under my right arm, right upper arm. Place your left palm on top of your right palm and hold. Inhale, let's release. And now we are in seated position. So we already have the right leg back. Actually, no, let's come on our knees. Before we get into the stretch, we need to describe it to people. There is a posture, there is a gym move, a move at the gym which is called a leg extension. Single leg extension, double leg extension. The single leg where you extend, so at the gym too, you do learn to stretch a little bit, but the idea in stretching one leg out at a time to weights, with the weights resting on your leg, is not to stretch your calf muscle, it's to strengthen the quadriceps. So now, what we're going to do is to teach you how to stretch your quadriceps. The gym is always about strengthening. Yoga is about stretching, so that's why you need the balance. You're already on your knees if you're following us. 4 minutes. Thank you, Danny. What you want to do is keep your right knee where it is. Take the left knee all the way back. We're going to go into a posture called pigeon. Bring your left knee goes out all the way. I'm sorry. Bring your left leg out as far. Take your left leg out as far back as you can. And if you're able to bring your right foot forward, the way Talisa has it and the way Josiane has it, that's great, because you should feel a wonderful stretch in your abductor muscles, the outside of your upper right thigh, when you bring your foot forward, when you bring your foot really nice and to the front. Now, the idea in this particular posture is actually to feel the extension of your quadriceps on your upper left thigh, but at the same time, it's like a double bonus. You're also feeling the stretch on the outside of your upper right thigh. Now, Josiane, I know you need to fold over. Let's exhale. Fold over with a nice straight back. Inhale, engage your low back muscles, press with your palms. Let's come up with a straight back. And let's switch legs. Let's not forget the other side. You do single leg extensions, but when we stretch, and you do the single leg, one leg at a time. So in yoga too, it's part of the same posture, but you want to make sure you stretch the other side. So you want to stretch your quadriceps on your upper right thigh, the front of your upper right thigh on the right leg. Now this part, this leg, this side of my body cooperates a little more. So I'm able to bring my left foot a little further out in front, not as much Definitely not as much as Talisa and Josiane, but at least I'm able to stretch a little more. I can feel a nice tension, a nice stretching of my upper thigh, the outside of my upper left thigh. 2 minutes. Thank you, Danny. Now, we're going to exhale and fold from the hip. When we fold over, we may not feel much of a stretch on your quadriceps on the top, on the front of your upper right thigh. When you come up, you will. This folding over is a little bit of a bonus, an added bonus for this posture. Press with your palms, inhale, use your low back muscles, and let's come up. So when you come up, you should feel that stretching of your quadriceps in the front of your upper right thighs. Let's bring our knees together. There is the double leg extension. This time, we're going to try and stretch both. The double leg extension at the gym strengthens both the quadriceps at the same time. So the front of both your thighs strengthen when you lift the weights with your legs. Now we're going to learn to stretch the front. What we're going to do, we're already on our heels. We're going to place our right palm. We're going to go into a posture called Supta Vajra. Place your right palm and your left palm just behind your buttocks. Very gently lower your elbows down to the mat or to the floor. And then once you're all the way down, tilt your head back and hold. Now, if you really want to feel the stretch in your quadricep muscles in this posture, do not lift your knees off of the floor. Resist the temptation to do that. Keep your knees down. You should feel a wonderful, wonderful stretch of your quadricep muscles. Press with your palms. Let's come up. Inhale and release. We probably just have one more posture, so let's see if we can do that. We just have, we've covered almost everything. Tricep press down, the cow face. Okay, tricep press down. When you go to the gym, you're actually trying to strengthen your triceps in several different ways. This one, you hold the dumbbells and you just keep pushing it down. So you're strengthening, even though it seems like you're stretching your triceps, you're actually keeping them nice and firm because of the weights. We're going to this time learn to stretch the tricep. Tuck your left foot under your right buttock. We're almost out. Cross your right leg over. While we are getting into the cow face posture, we'd like to thank our director, Jabari Osaze, our camera person, Danny Darrow, and Rich for the wonderful lighting and the studio setup. Thank you so much for great teamwork. On behalf of Josiane Hurd, Talisa, Michela, this is Banu Suresh signing off, and you are watching Yoga Express. We're just going to complete this stretch, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right hand behind your trapezius muscles, behind your neck. Take your left arm from behind, clasp the opposite fingers, and stretch. Make sure your triceps get